Have you ever just stared at that blank ChatGPT window, kind of wondering what you're supposed to type to get those amazing results everyone's talking about? Well, you're in exactly the right place. In the next few minutes, we're going to totally demystify this whole process. We'll give you the exact tools to turn ChatGPT into your own personal, super powerful assistant. So let's get right into it.
This quote really hits the nail on the head. We're not just playing with some cool tech for the fun of it. The real goal here is to make your life easier, to streamline actual tasks. And I mean it. By the end of this, you'll know exactly how to get ChatGPT to draft your emails, plan your projects, or even help you learn a new skill. And the best part? It'll all be tailored specifically to you.
So, where do we even begin this journey? Well, it all kicks off with one simple but, incredibly powerful idea: the prompt. Yep, that's really all it is. Prompting is just the fancy word we use for the instruction you give the AI. It can be a question, it can be a command, whatever. It's simply how you start the conversation. Okay, this right here, this is probably the most important rule of all. Context is everything. Seriously, think of ChatGPT as this brilliant intern who has access to all the information in the world, but is also completely clueless. It knows nothing about you or what you're trying to do. So a vague question gets you a vague answer. But the moment you add just one little piece of context, like say your job or a specific goal, bam, you suddenly get these targeted, super useful results. All right, now this is where things get really fun. This is where we go from being a beginner to a total pro. If you want to move past just asking simple questions and start getting exactly what you're picturing in your head, you need a framework. And it turns out there's a pretty simple formula for building the perfect prompt. Remember this number: 6. Just 6. These are the 6 key ingredients you can give ChatGPT to get some truly incredible, spot-on answers. So let's break this down. You don't always need all 6 parts, but the more you add, the sharper your result is going to be. Let's imagine our task is to write 3 subject lines for an email. Okay, the context is, this email is for a marketing campaign for a new coffee blend. For persona, let's ask it to be a witty marketing guru. The format, easy, a numbered list. And for the tone, we want something playful and exciting. See how layering all that gives the AI a much, much clearer target to aim for? But hey, what happens if that first answer isn't quite right? It happens. The good news is you don't have to start all over again. The real magic of ChatGPT is that it's a conversation. This is where we learn to refine and, reiterate. This whole process is called reiterating, and it's so important. All you have to do is tell ChatGPT what you want to change. You can literally just say, "That's good, but make them sound more urgent." Or maybe, "Can you try a version with a question in it?" You treat it like a real dialogue, and you'll be able to guide it to that perfect answer. Okay, so once you've crafted a prompt that works perfectly, one that just nails it every time, you definitely don't want to lose it. So the next step to becoming a true power user is building your own personal arsenal of go-to commands. Think of it like your own personal recipe book for great results. It can be something as simple as a text document, or you could use tools like Notion, Prompt Plus, or PromptBox to keep everything neat. The whole point is to save your greatest hits, those prompts that give you amazing results, and maybe categorize them so you can find them again in a heartbeat. Okay, you ready for this? Here comes the really powerful next level trick. You've learned how to write awesome prompts, but what if you could just automate that whole process? What if the AI itself could do the heavy lifting for you? Yeah, it absolutely can. And this is a total game changer, not just for saving time, but for learning how to create even better custom prompts. Let me show you how it works. And you know what? The process is surprisingly simple. First, you just have a normal, detailed conversation with ChatGPT. You go back and forth refining its answers until you get the perfect output. Then, and this is the magic trick, you just ask it, "Based on our chat, can you create a reusable prompt for this?" The AI will literally analyze your entire conversation and build a master prompt for you. All you have to do is copy it, maybe tweak it a little, and save it to your library. It's like you're using the AI to teach you how to use the AI better. So cool. All right, now for the ultimate power move, making ChatGPT your truly personalized assistant. See, by default, every new chat is a complete blank slate, but we can change that. We can actually give it a memory. This slide really shows the night and day difference this one feature makes. On the left, that's the default experience. ChatGPT has amnesia every single time. You have to explain who you are and what you need over and over and over.
But on the right, you have an AI that remembers you. It knows your job, it knows your goals, it knows your style. This is how you transform it from just a generic tool into a true personal assistant. And setting this up couldn't be easier, I promise. In your settings, you'll find two little boxes. The first one asks, what should ChatGPT know about you? And there you could write something like, I'm a biochemistry student. Then the second box asks, how would you like ChatGPT to respond? And you can tell it, use concise wording, speak like a college professor. You set this up one time and it becomes the default for every single chat you start. So now you've got the skills to be a seriously effective AI user. But, with great power comes great responsibility, right? Using this tool powerfully also means using it responsibly, and that really starts with understanding your privacy. This is probably the most important safety tip of all. Please do not enter things like social security numbers, bank account details, or any truly sensitive personal data into the chat. Let's quickly look at why that is. Okay, so by default, your conversations can be reviewed by humans over at OpenAI. They do this to help train and improve the system. Now, your data is usually de-identified, but the safest bet is just to avoid putting any sensitive info in there in the first place. And hey, if you want total privacy, you can just hop into the settings and turn off chat history. Simple as that. So there you have it. You've got the 6-part formula for perfect prompts, you've got the pro trick of getting the AI to write prompts for you, and you've got the power to create a custom AI that actually remembers you. Your new supercharged assistant is ready to go. So the only question left is, what's the first task you're going to give it?